What's up, guys? Gilbert Burns right here. We're back and we're gonna do the predictions. Couple breakdowns for UFC 310. Ian Garry, Shavkat. Who you think is gonna win? Comment right here. I'm gonna let you guys know on the video. Pantoja is on the card. Luque, Vicente is gonna be there. I'm gonna be on his corner. So make sure you guys subscribe. Shama on the like button right here, and I see you guys after the intro. Let's go. So the first fight that I would like to break down and talk to you guys about is Chase Hooper against Clay Guida. I know this guy super well. Clay Guida was on my team when we did the quintet. Before they do the UFC Fight Pass Invitational, they used to do the UFC the quintet on the Fight Pass. I was with the Team UFC and we competed against Team WEC, Team Strike Force, and Team Pride. I had a great time at this event. Anthony Johnson was there. Anthony Smith, Sean O'Malley, and Clay Guida was on my team. So that's when I trained a little bit with Clay Guida, get to know him. Very, very nice guy, but guy has zero jiu-jitsu. He said, I have only guillotine, brother. Guillotine, and that's it, and I'm a wrestler. And I said, that's it? Yeah, I don't roll, I don't do jiu-jitsu, I just wrestle. I just do double legs, I can take down and guillotine. So with that all being said, I do think Chase Hooper will submit him again because Chase Hooper grappled with him at Fury Grappling on the UFC Fight Pass. So I think Chase Hooper is going to do this again. So I think Chase Hooper by submission. Next fight is on my division, welterweight division. Michael Chiesa against Max Griffin. Good fight. I like both guys a lot. They have great relationship with both. I just think Max Griffin is a little bit more hungry than Michael Chiesa right now. Michael Chiesa is outstanding grappling, but I do believe Max Griffin will be able to defend takedowns, keep the fight on his feet, beat him up on the striking, not beat him up, but beat him on the striking, keep the fight on the feet, and win by decision. I like Max Griffin a lot. I think he should be ranked, but every time that he got a nice streak that he's almost ranked, he ended up losing. But this fight, I think he's going to win. I like Michael Chiesa a lot too. Better grappling, but it would be hard to get a takedown on Max Griffin. Next fight, Cody Durden against Joshua Van. I'm going Cody Durden on that one. I was just there doing the Show Me the Money party today with Moicano. Moicano, this guy's on fire. He might win by submission. And then we go to another fight that I like very much is Chris Weidman against Eryk Anderson. This guy supposed to fight in MSG, New York. The day of the fight, Eryk Anderson, I think he got food poisoning, so he was not feeling good. So they had to postpone the fight. Now they hear they're back. I like both guys a lot. I'm a little bit more closer to Chris Weidman. We from Monster Energy, so we did a couple appearances together. I spent a lot of time with him. I like his kids, and my kids and his kids are kind of friends. So yeah, with that being said, I gotta go with my guy Chris Weidman. Randy Brown against Bryan battle. I like this fight very much. If I was the matchmaker, if I was the one kind of setting up the order of the card, I would do a big change. This fight will go to the pay-per-view later. When we get there, I'm going to tell the fight that should come down, but I think it's going to be a war. Bryan battle is a stud. The guy is made. Went all the way to French, beat the guy, got the mic. It was funny, it was crazy. I like it. I think he's going to win. Randy Brown is not an easy fight. Very tough guy, too. The guy that's very close to the rank. I think who wins is going to be ranked next week. But I think Bryan battle is going to win. He's going to be ranked next week. Aljamain versus Movsar Evloev. Very tough guys. The former champ and Movsar Evloev, as you guys might not know, he's 18-0. 8-0 in the UFC, but all by decisions in the UFC. So that's why I don't hear so much. It's crazy to think that Shavkat is 18-0. He's the boogeyman because he got 18 wins, 18 finish. Movsar Evloev is 18-0 as well. But no one's talking because his style is kind of like, he's very good everywhere, but he's not a finisher. He's wins more by decision. I was kind of like back and forth this fight, but I think Movsar Evloev wins this fight. And I think by decision, they were complaining because the fight is on the prelims, but these guys don't entertain as much. Movsar Evloev said he don't care. He's the same money if he fights on the main card on the prelims. He's gonna get the same money, but I think it's more sponsors, more opportunities when he fight the pay-per-view. So he should be worried a little bit and kind of try to be more excited on his fight. But I think it's going to be decision. I think it's going to be a little bit boring, but Movsar Evloev is winning this fight. And the next fight is my division again. I'll be there in the corner. Vicente Luque against Themba Gorimbo. That's a good fight. Supposed to be Nick Diaz, but he changed it. I like the change. And I'm going there to support my guy Vicente Luque. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not going there just to help him, help with the weight cut, set some techniques on the corner. I'm just going there to fire that guy up. I think a lot of things happened to Vicente, after that loss to Geoff Neal. You guys know he got a concussion, this and this and that. Now we're building his confidence back, and I'm going to be there to help on that. I think he has everything it takes to go to the top of the division, maybe becoming a champion. I think he has all the tools. You guys saw his potential, crazy fights. And I'm going to be there this week to fire the guy up, to make sure he's ready to go. He's going to be the hunter, and he's going to put a pressure. And if he does that, I guarantee you guys, knockout or sub first or second round. And that's going to be my job all this week and Saturday before the fight. All my work is going to be done before the fight. When it comes fight night, if he's ready, if he's the way that I know he can be, and I believe he will be, knockout or submission. Now we're going to Anthony Smith against Dominick Reyes. Good fight. I like both guys a lot. I changed a little bit. I think I was going with Dominick Reyes because he's the fastest guy. I think they both sometimes they don't show up as smart. But just because Anthony Smith's coming out of a loss to Roman Dolidze, I think he's going to come a little bit more hungry, a little bit more sharp. I heard on Believe the Pod, when he did the pod with Michael Bisping cook him, put him on his toes, and I think he's going to come fired up for his fight. I'm going to Anthony Smith decision, but maybe a sub. His jiu-jitsu is very, very good. Maybe Anthony Smith by submission. And to open the pay-per-view, I like this fight very, very much. Nate the Train against Choi. I like Choi a lot, but I got to go with my guy Nate the Train. I think he's going to come crazy. I think he's going to do his strategy for a little bit, but I think later he's going to do a little Michael Chandler, throw the freaking strategy out of the window and go to war. And then I'm just excited to see this guy go there, put in a win, because I want to hear this guy chew on the mic after the fight because he's always funny, always entertaining. So I got to go with my guy, Nate the Train. And come on, bro. Now we got to talk about this fight. We have to talk about this fight. We got Bryce Mitchell against Kron Gracie. See that medal over here? See that gold medal right here? That's the Jiu-Jitsu World Champion. 2011, a long time ago, but I beat Kron Gracie to win this medal right here. See, I'm messing up everything here, but yeah, I fix it later. But I know Kron Gracie for a long time already. He beat me first time when we fought. I was lucky that 1 month after in Jiu-Jitsu, I faced him again. I beat him in the World Jiu-Jitsu Finals. And then later, he still grappled a little bit. He won the ADC. Then later, he came to the MMA. Then he came to the UFC, but he came from 2 losses. A fight that he tried to do a war with Cub Swanson on the feet, but he got beat up. And after that, he fought to Charlie Jordan. The fight that he was just pulling guard. So they gave to him Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell is a ranked 13, if I'm not wrong. That fight is supposed to be Bryce Mitchell against Jean Silva. That was the fight that they should make. But I think the way Bryce Mitchell got knocked out and he got flat out and he was kind of shaking when he lost to Josh Emmett, I think that's the only reason the UFC is giving that fight to Bryce Mitchell. But I don't like it. I don't think Kron deserves a ranked opponent coming from 2 losses. He's the guy that doesn't fight very often. I don't believe he has that many fans, that many eyes on him. But yeah, it is what it is. I think Bryce Mitchell wins, and he's going to win very good. I think the way he wants, I think he's going to beat him up on the feet. Then in the first round, second round, he's going to start using the ground and pound and beat him up. I think Bryce Mitchell is kind of crazy that he might try even sub Kron. He don't care. Crazy pace, good cardio, good wrestling, good ground and pound. I just don't like this match at all. Now that's the fight that if I was a matchmaker, I would swap. I don't care. I know that fight is a title implications. I think Ciryl Gane against Volkov, whoever wins, going to be very close to a title shot. Like Aljamain, certainly Evloev, whoever wins is going to be very, very close to another title shot. But I'll do the same. I'll throw these guys in the prelims. On my card, I'll put Ciryl Gane and Volkov in the prelims, and I'll bump Randy Brown and Bryan battle to the pay-per-view because I just think this fight's going to be exciting. These guys are going to come to a war. I think Ciryl Gane wins, but just like the first fight was 5 rounds or even more boring. At least that's going to be 3 rounds. Going to touch him up a little bit more move. I don't think it's going to be an exciting fight unless Volkov find a shot and pull him out, or Ciryl Gane pull him out. What I think is going to be very hard to do it. I think both guys are going to be more touch and go. Yeah, I think Ciryl Gane win on another boring decision. Now we're going to the co-main event of the evening. I know both of these guys I have a little bit more, let's say, friendship with Ian Garry. Talk more with text messages, like my kid Joshua, this one, the little one here, Lexing a lot. They talk to each other. Close one. They trained before. Everyone's hearing Shavkat say he tapped him. Ian Garry is begging for the fight, he's asking for the fight. I think he knows something. So I gotta pick one. I like both guys, training both of these guys. If I gotta pick one, I'm going Ian Garry by decision. I think he's gonna touch him up and run, defend the takedowns and beat him up on the feet. I think Ian Garry wins this fight, but anything can happen. I think if Shavkat lands a nice takedown, he has the chance to. So close fight, but I gotta pick one. I gotta go Ian Garry. In the main event of the evening, I gotta go with my guy Pantoja. I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I was even thinking it was gonna be harder, tougher, but I think first round is gonna be a war. Second round, Pantoja is gonna fake. They're gonna bring the war again, take him down, and rear neck choke this guy out. That's what I think is gonna happen. I know the whole division is betting, is hoping, is praying to Pantoja lose, but guess what? And still Pantoja is gonna win, gonna rear neck choke this guy in the second round, and he's still the champion. And that's it, guys. Hope you guys like it. More breakdown coming. We're gonna do a recap after the fight, see how many fights I pick right, how many fights I pick wrong. But let me know in the comments what do you like, who you think is gonna win, Ian Garry or Shavkat. That's the fight that we're gonna talk more about. Let me know who you think. I think Ian Garry. So let me know. Make sure you guys subscribe if you all the way here, listen all this video to the end. Subscribe, shama on the like button right there, and I see you guys after the fight. Let's go.